Hello, I'm here at the beautiful Lauderdale House in North London today. I'm here to see something called The Bigger Picture, an exhibition of works by contestants from the BBC's The Big Painting Challenge. Now this is going to be a real great chance for me to see the contestants as artists and to see what really makes them tick. So I'm going to go inside, have a look at the works and also have a chat with some of the contestants before the preview tonight. Jan, Fraser, pleasure to meet you. Thank you for taking some time out of the day to come and talk to us. From what I can see, you're all set. Everything's going swimmingly, is it? And you're ready for the big night?
Well, as the guy on Trace Island would say, everything is go.
We'll talk more about the exhibition in a bit. But the first thing I wanted to talk about with you from watching the programme was your previous career and how it led you to applying for this show and then becoming a contestant on it.
I joined the police. I wanted to be a dog handler because I love dogs. And within a few weeks of being in the police, there was an armed robbery and I'm the first guy on the scene.
Okay.
So when the detectives came round, the flying squad, I happened to say to them, look, I've been to art college, which I had, and I did a year at foundation. I reckon I could draw a picture. You know, oh, brilliant. So I did, I drew a sketch, showed it to the detective, and it was, yeah, that looks like, what's his name, Harry, who they were looking for, and that was brilliant. And from that moment on, any dream I had of being a dog handler was thrown out the window. That's all I did was police art. But it wasn't until I retired, one of my sons bought me a painting set, an acrylic painting set, because I'd never done anything in colour. It was always black and white. Even on the computer, it was always black and white.
Presumably, you just needed to get the basics down. You know, they're not worried if it's nicely
lighter or
filled
darker,
in. You know, you're making a beautiful painting of an armed robber. But
that's right. So my son bought me this painting set, and I thought, you know what, I've got to have a go. And I was bitten. And once I did my first painting, I couldn't stop, and I just went on and on and on. And when the show came round, the BBC looking for amateur artists, I thought, you know, let's just enter there, see what happens. I was totally out of the blue. I'd never entered anything in my life. So great. And then I got chosen one of the 10, and that was fantastic.
Yeah, what a fantastic opportunity. And you were a great character on the show. How was that experience? Was it what you were expecting, or was it completely different? Because obviously being at home and painting is one thing. Being in front of a film crew with a time limit and judges.
Totally different things. During the show, it was totally alien. Nobody paints like that in a studio setting, timed, being interrupted, interviewed, photographed, taken away, and the pressure's on you. It's like you're in an art Olympics, and it's really weird.
Yeah, very strange setup. And of course, we've got some works in the exhibition from the show, but then most importantly, I guess for you guys, is that you yourselves are here in the show as artists and you can show exactly what you want to show. There's a fairly eclectic mix here of work from you. Do you have a set genre, something that you love above all else, or are you happy to sort of try your hand at anything?
Well, I'm teaching art now because I've got my own studio and I like all mediums. Drawing was my forte for many, many years. But now that I've discovered colour and all the different mediums, I love that. And I'm not stuck at just painting dogs and horses. I'll do portraits, I'll do a landscape.
So you do.
If I'm at an air show and I saw a Spitfire and I thought, I'm taken by it, I'll paint it. So it's what inspires me.
And that's a great approach, isn't it? And do you find yourself constantly inspired?
I've got a bucket list of ideas. I look in the clouds and I see things and I think, I've just got a bucket list of what I want to paint.
So there's going to be plenty more work to come then in the foreseeable future.
Just love it.
And for you, presumably this is an exciting platform to show your work and hopefully develop further from there. What are your hopes going forwards for your future career?
I'm hoping this is going to be a springboard. Because where I was, locally in the northeast, I was only known locally. But now I'm being recognised everywhere. It's quite amazing. I was recognised yesterday walking down the high street. And it was brilliant, but I just want to be recognised and get commission work, and my dream is to have an exhibition of my own. I mean, we've all gelled together as artists from the very first episode, and we've got a really strong bond, no matter who was expelled in whatever week,
Yeah.
we've stayed together as a unit.
Yeah, and I think that shows, you know, there's a nice unity here in the exhibition. And going forwards then, yeah, like you say, you want to get better known. How do you plan to sort of network and keep yourself involved with what's going on? Are you going to stay in touch with the other contestants, presumably?
We're permanently going to stay in touch. You cannot, we're all together as a unit now. But in the future, I want to take my teaching to a new level. I'm going to do this through the SAA, because I do teach in my own studio,
Yeah.
but I want to be able to, I do workshops as well.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm enjoying. I love to give something back, because I've enjoyed it so much, and I think it's wrong for me to keep this stuff myself.
With the SA, you've got access to all those members across the UK, and you know you get Paint magazine and see what other people are doing, and now you'll hopefully be able to, through your work and the show, inspire people to perhaps take up the brush themselves, or to think, hey, hang on a minute, these guys have done this, I can do it myself.
That's right. When I first started, before I painted anything, and I would go to an exhibition or a gallery, and I would look at art and be amazed and stunned and think, wow, I would love to do that. Now that I am painting, I'm like, I can do that. I think I can do something like that. That's a variation of it, but I'm not afraid anymore.
It's building that confidence.
And just that, it's that little bit of confidence.
Yep.
And not be afraid of the canvas. The canvas is a great big white abyss, and you've got these bright colours and your paintbrush sticks, and you've just got to do something with it. But I'm not afraid of that anymore.
Yeah.
Which is
great.
brilliant.
And things like this are a fantastic opportunity.
Oh, it is.
I wish you the very best for the show. I hope it's a success. I'm sure it will be. And I look forward to seeing much more of you. And good luck with any future ventures, your teaching, your painting, your commissions. Really wish you the very best.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining
Thank
us.
you very much.
Thank you.